I ain't rich, but I darn sure wanna be. Working like a dog all day ain't working for me. I wish I had a rich uncle that had kicked the bucket and I was sitting on a pile like Warren Buffett. I know what they say, money can't buy happiness, but it could buy me a boat. Ooh, it could buy me a truck to pull it. It could buy me a Yeti 110 ice down with some silver bullets. Welcome to the Wealth Snowball. I am your lovable host, and guess what? New best friend in stocks, dividends, and what else, Bart? And options. This is episode number 1. We could kind of tell. But before we get started, do not take, this is serious now, do not take any financial advice from me. I'm an unemployed kook living in my mom's basement, trading stocks on my Obama phone. So there you go. That's our disclaimer. Now on with the show. In this very first episode, I want to share my goal with you. The goal is this. I want to build a wealth snowball that produces a passive monthly income of at least $10,000 using only stocks, options, and dividends. And I want to do it. I want to do it right before your very eyes. In fact, I'd love for you to click your way on over to the YouTube. Head on over to the YouTube and subscribe to my channel, The Wealth Snowball. On the YouTube, I am sharing live options trading and dividend collecting live. We'll do it live. Doing that through my Robinhood brokerage account. So that's over on the YouTube. When you get a moment, yeah, just check it out. Check out the channel, The Wealth Snowball. Subscribe to the channel. Like some of the videos. And leave me as many comments as you'd like. And I promise you that I will respond to each and every one of them. Now, with my disclaimer that we had at the beginning of the show, I want to add this. I want to add this piece of transparency, which may make you immediately click off the podcast and throw your iPhone out the window. But I wanted to be transparent. I'm going to be throughout all of this with you. I am brand new. I'm brand new to stock investing, dividend collecting, and options trading. So I need a favor from you. Any advice that you can give me in the comments on the YouTube when you see my live trades, any of that would be greatly appreciated. In order to reach passive dividend income of $10,000 a month, according to my abacus, bring that abacus over here, Terry. 2 plus 2, carry the 1. In order to reach $10,000 a month, my math says that I'll need about $2.5 million in that Robinhood brokerage account producing those divvies. I need about $2.5 million according to my math, and that's using approximately 5% dividend yield on those sweet divvy stocks. Gee, Bart, that sounds like a lot of money. Do you really think you could do it? I do. Terry, I do. I do think that I can do it. And in doing so, do it live. We'll do it live over on the YouTube. I'd like to share more details here on the podcast. A little bit longer form content, you and I talking, sharing my thoughts and feelings and emotions as transparently as possible. For instance, I have a subconscious battle. It's a fight. It's a subconscious battle that I'm fighting internally that we'll need to discuss. It's a battle between my scarcity-based mindset and abundance. Even though I truly believe, I truly believe that anything's possible. Like my friend Kevin Garnett. Remember after Boston Celtics won the championship and they interviewed Kevin Garnett and he yelled, "Anything's possible!" Oh. Ever since he told me that, I do believe it. I believe that anything's possible, but I still worry about the silliest little things that are based in scarcity. Like the fear that somehow, some way, I could lose all my money and go broke. And I've been broke. I never want to return to broke. And my abundance-based mindset knows that I'll never return to broke, but fear still loves. It loves to rear its ugly head. Get that out of here, whack-a-mole. Fear still loves to rear its ugly head from time to time and question said premise. You'll be witness to all of this in my live trade videos. Nearly all of the trades that I make, they are high probability trades. And that's based a little bit on the old scarcity. High probability trades, as you know, in the options trading, high probability trades comes with much lower premiums collected. But I'm way more comfortable trading options and collecting a high probability $10 than making a risky trade and losing even $1. You sound cheap, Bart. I'm not cheap, Terry. I'm just conservative. I'll be sharing my personal life with you because not only do I face internal battles with my questionable psychology, I also face marital battles with Sparkle Barbie, aka Lady Spins a Lot, aka my wife. My wife Stacy, she has a much different view on money and finances than I do. She thinks the well will never run dry. Sometimes she spins like a drunken sailor at a strip club. But I'll tell you this, I couldn't do it without her. I couldn't live without her. She is indeed, and this is a fact, she is way more important to our family than I am. I'm basically the fourth kid in our 5-person family. And I always tell her, say, hon bun, if you ever leave me, guess what? I'm coming with you. So I'd like to share my personal life with you. I'd also like to share with you some of my theories on life, on money, on success and goals. And as my friend Socrates once told me, he asked me, what is the best way to live? So I want to discuss that with you. I have some different theories and rules that I've established for myself and my family. Like money rule number 1, money solves all of your money problems. Oh boy, Barb, that's very profound. It may sound simple and it may not be profound, but it is indeed a fun rule. Money does solve all of your money problems, so we got to keep that in mind. I'll probably dive into money rule number 1 in the next episode, as well as my life's mission. My life's mission I want to share with you, which is almost entirely freedom-based. My personal motto is that I want to be so free. How free, Bart? I want to be so free that my very existence is considered an act of rebellion. So welcome to the podcast. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm over the moon excited to share this journey with you. Please do me a huge favor. Huge! It'll be huge. Do me a huge favor and subscribe to this podcast on whichever podcast app you're listening on. Leave a rating and a review, because that helps with the robot-based R2D2 algorithms. Share the show with a friend. Make sure to check me out over on the YouTube channel, The Wealth Snowball. And have a great day, my friend.